Good afternoon. Welcome to Kevin Toll Reads. Today I have my weekly update. This is a day early. I usually do these on Monday mornings, but it's going to be a busy week, so I wanted to make sure I got this out for you all. I finished 3 out of the 4 books I had on my list for this previous week. I am currently reading that 4th book, and we'll get into that in just a minute. But I did finish Lawrence Block, The Thief Who Couldn't Sleep. This is book 1, the Evan Tanner series. I rated this a 4.1 out of 5. Lawrence Block, A Long Line of Dead Men. This is book 12 in the Matthew Scudder series, and I gave this one a 4.0. And then John Sanford, Golden Prey. This is book 27 in the Lucas Davenport series. I gave that one a 4.5. My average score this week was 4.2, so it was really solid. It was a good reading week. The book I didn't finish, which I was highly anticipating, is Ken Liu, The Hidden Girl and Other Stories. This is a short story collection. I've started this book. I'm about halfway done. I am really enjoying it. And so I've kind of been taking my time and kind of savoring it in the evenings and not trying to rush it. So I'm going to carry that book over into my reading week this week. With that being said, I did actually start on one book early, this weekend, and I started the first book in the Cotton Malone series, The Templar Legacy. I actually started that book on Audible, and so I'm actually done with part 1 of that book already. I'm enjoying it. It's interesting and it's fast paced, and it's got a lot of mystery right now, and so I'm getting to meet the characters, obviously Cotton Malone and Stephanie Nell and some of the other folks, and so it's interesting, especially the fact that he's a former DOJ and Navy JAG person who is now a retiree and has his own bookstore abroad. So I'm enjoying it. So definitely look forward to a review on that. In terms of videos this past week, it was a busy week with videos as well. I had 3 book reviews on the aforementioned 3 books. I had 2 book haul videos. I had our monthly wrap up for April, and I had the video Why You Should Read Blake Crouch, which is the second video in that kind of Why You Should Read series. Those videos are doing phenomenally well in terms of views and popularity, and comments and feedback from people is very positive. So I'm definitely going to have another one of those this week. That author I'm not going to disclose just yet, but that is definitely on the list for this week, and we'll get into that in a minute. So in terms of reading this week, what's on the agenda? Obviously, I'm going to finish this. I'm looking forward to finishing it, and I'm not. So that's definitely on the list for this week. Additionally, Binary. This was along with Templar Legacy. These 2 books are my final 2 books on the reshuffled TBR, but I'm going to do Binary, Michael Crichton, who's writing as John Lange, his pseudonym, and I'm going to finish The Templar Legacy by Steve Berry, which is book 1 in the Cotton Malone series. So those 3 books. And then, again, if I have time, it's going to be a busy week this week, but some of you all have, a little big library, hide and read. Some of you others, I'm going to take the dive, and I'm going to do a quick in the Dead, Louis L'Amour, hopefully. So that's on the list as well. If I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, maybe next week I'll add that to the priority list. So that's what I'm going to be reading this week. In terms of videos, obviously I'm going to have book reviews. Those are, again, the foundation of the channel. I am going to have that Why You Should Read. I'm going to do another one of those this week on a different author. I'm going to have my TBR reshuffled, so be on the lookout for what is in the near term in terms of goals and what my TBR looks like. And then I'm also going to start an inaugural video of another video series that I wanted to do, which is kind of a deep dive character study on some of my favorite characters, and we're going to start that with Jack Reacher, so that's going to be coming this week. And then if I get time, and it's definitely been something that's been on my mind lately as the channel has grown and people are commenting, I want to do kind of a thank you video and kind of some shout outs to some of the different subscribers and channels and such. So that's also on the list. I have a bunch of other videos on my list as well, stuff in the works, that are going to be coming in the future weeks. I'd like to give you kind of a little bit of behind the scenes on, how I go about placement of TBR, my weekly read kind of assignment, how it all kind of works into my short-term and long-term goals with reading. So wanted to do a video on that. And I've got some other ideas as well for video content. So with that being said, that is the weekly update for this past week. Again, a day early. I hope you all are doing well, and I hope you enjoy your week ahead, and happy reading. Talk to you later.